Good morning. Welcome to a new day. So we've got quite an all over the place one planned today. We woke up in Kyoto. We will have to check out of our beautiful hotel in just a few hours, but right now we are at Fushimi Inari, which is arguably the most famous shrine in Kyoto. And just spoiler alert, we'll be transiting back to Tokyo later today, but we'll bring you along for the whole journey.
Yeah, so let's go and have a awesome second last full day. Fushimi Inari Shrine is famous for its thousands of torii gates. The hike to the top takes about 2 to 3 hours, but you don't have to make it all the way up to truly enjoy the area. The torii gates line the entire trail and are donations by individuals or companies. You can even see some really small gates on the sides in some areas. We really enjoyed the walk and found it to be super peaceful. Well, we made it as high as we're gonna go, and now we're gonna start heading back down. Made it to the bottom, and I had to get this little fox. So in Japanese it's a kitsune, and he's just really cute. So really cute, well made, perfect souvenir for a trip to Japan. And what did you say about the fox?
So the fox is the protector of rice and Inari. So we are at Fushimi Inari Shrine. Mm-hmm. It's essentially the shrine to the god of rice, but that's protected by the foxes, who also apparently love deep fried tofu.
So we are going to take our own little fox home because it's cute, and it was only 500 yen.
Yeah, and apparently there's a fortune to reveal.
Yes, I don't know if I'll pull that off or I'll do it
later
or at home or whatever, but yeah, you pull the red string and reveal a fortune in there. So then you could still have the fox sitting on a little shelf.
Very cute. And what is it a sign of or representing?
Oh, intelligence and a long life.
There you
So we're
go.
questioning the intelligence part for me, but hey,
Boo.
long life would be great. If you plan on visiting Fushimi Inari, we definitely recommend that you go early because, as you can see from this clip, it was extremely busy when we were leaving, which made it a little hard to navigate. When we finished at the shrine, we caught a train back to Kyoto Station. We had to grab our luggage and check out of our hotel because it was time to head to our next destination. After we checked out, we made the quick walk back over to Kyoto Station where we picked up some sushi and booked our shinkansen tickets. It was really cool to ride the bullet train. It's truly an efficient and reliable way to get around in Japan. We were lucky enough to see Mount Fuji from the train. It didn't have any snow on it yet, which was unique given the time of year that we visited. Hotel, Laura and Ryan here, but this time it's the middle of the day, and this time we're back in Tokyo.
Yeah, so we had a great Shinkansen or bullet train ride from Kyoto to Tokyo. It takes like 2 hours and 10 minutes only to go 400 plus kilometers, which is pretty remarkable. We had sushi for lunch on the train, which was awesome.
Yeah, that sushi place was a good find. It's right in Kyoto Station, and it's actually a conveyor belt sushi, but they have a little refrigerated area to go, and it's really good sushi.
Really
We've
good.
eaten it, I think, 3 times. We ate it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, really good. So yeah, we did that, and then we just took the train over to our hotel in Tokyo. So we are at the Keio Plaza Tokyo Hotel for 2 nights.
Shinjuku area, so
Yeah.
a different, very like essentially the opposite end of where we stayed for our first few nights in Tokyo, which was Ginza. So it was Ginza sort of on the east side of Tokyo, Shinjuku and Shibuya are sort of on the west side. So we'll get two different flavors.
Yeah, so let's turn the camera around and give you a quick room tour. So here we are, right at the entrance. So on this side, you've got a little closet. Actually, it's a ginormous closet. So that will be nice to undo the suitcase a little bit for a couple more days. And then you have a step up. Here we are, step up into the bathroom. It's really nice. I like the Japan bathroom. So you've got a separate toilet from the bathtub and shower. So that is cool. That looks pretty nice. And then here we've got some small products. That's the first time in Japan we've seen the small products rather than just the big bottles that they just refill. But that is okay. And then coming into the main room, we've got all our junk. And yeah, it's really spacious. And we did actually get an upgrade, right? So we were going to originally have 2 twins, and apparently they felt like upgrading us to a double, which actually looks like a king. They called it a double. So yeah, and then let's bring you over here to the window. The view is kind of dizzying. I'm going to touch the window first. There we go, so I don't bump you guys. Woo! So then I'm not exactly sure. We will figure it out, but there's a really cool building here. And then when I first opened the blinds, I was like, ooh, there's Epcot. There's like a little ball down there that looks like the Epcot ball. So it is not, but yeah, pretty cool view. So there's the view. And then another nice feature of this room is the 2 chairs. So those look pretty comfortable. And yeah, that's always nice to have a chair in a hotel room. And then they did just put a little note here because they are doing some renovations, which is good. Not going to benefit us, but maybe in the future. So then along the far side, you've just got the giant desk. So you could definitely do some work if you had to. And then over here, we have this, a little treat. So it's our anniversary. You know, you can be celebrating your anniversary anytime. So yeah, we will probably end up eating these treats this afternoon, maybe with a coffee. That would be really nice. So that was sweet of them. And then you get some complimentary water. That's also something in Japan I've noticed. That is really nice. Every hotel room we've been at has given us complimentary water. So there you have it. And I'm going to shoot over to Ryan here because he looks like he wants to say something.
Well, I was just still waiting for that water to compliment me, but it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, wah, wah, wah.
We're on the 29th floor.
Yeah.
And there's 45 in
Oh
this
my
place.
gosh.
So only 2/3 of the way up, but yeah, dizzying, as Laura put it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and at this hotel too, we get breakfast, right?
Yes.
So that'll be fun tomorrow to have, well, tomorrow and the next day to have breakfast.
Yeah, and I think two different spots we can choose it from. So that's always hard. Like, flip a coin or something, go to one tomorrow. But if it's amazing, do we go to the other or do we return to the same? Ooh. Keep watching to find out.
Yeah, we'll bring you guys along with us. So let's go and have a wonderful evening in Shinjuku. All right, guys, we're going to try a little snack. So there's two of them.
Ooh.
And so we've seen them around at the Family Marts, but they're called a Baumkuchen. So one is vanilla and one is matcha. And they just look really fun.
Yeah, is it all like
it's
wrapped around?
Yeah, like
it sort of looks like a cross section of toilet paper.
Great. So that combined with its name makes it sound awesome. But yeah, so I'm going to break it in half so we can each share. What do you think, guys? That's pretty even. Which side does Ryan want?
Yeah, I'll take whichever side Laura doesn't want. That's fine with me.
So...
It is our anniversary after all. It's not exactly our anniversary, but
YOLO.
Well, I got to actually book this hotel through like a corporate rate for where I work, which helped a little bit. And then they asked about special occasions, and it's sort of like, yeah, coming to Japan is a huge deal for us. This big cross and ocean trip, so it could well be for our anniversary. It's just not right around the same timing, but it's sort of like we're celebrating everything. This has been a dozen years in the making. So what do you think? Can you give me a compare and contrast between the two halves?
So it's very plain.
Okay.
Which I don't mind. And the matcha one truly tastes like green tea, which is good. But I think I like the vanilla one better. But I'm gonna eat both halves.
Okay, I'm gonna get into the matcha one myself first.
It's nice. Like everything we've eaten in Japan, like sure some of it's kind of weird, but everything we've eaten is very good. And like even the sweets are like, even though they're maybe not like the treats we're used to in Canada and the US, like they're very fresh. That's one thing about them. Like even we had a melon bread on the train today.
Gosh,
from
that was good.
A Family Mart. Like you go to try to buy something like that in Canada, and it would be absolutely horrendous. So I give them that. I get it, but it's not my favorite treat.
And so I feel the same, and I prefer the vanilla one too, but I just love vanilla. I do like matcha, and sometimes we've actually baked with matcha at home ourselves, like matcha blueberry muffins or matcha white chocolate chip. Those two go really nicely together. So we do like matcha, but just, yeah, the vanilla has like a hint of sweetness. But I find the sweets here, it's not like, knocking you off your feet with flavor kind of thing. It is like a more subtle, which is nice in a way. Nothing is like sickly sweet, but yeah, just, different style of pastry.
Overall, very good. So thanks, Keio Plaza, for helping us celebrate our anniversary. Ryan clearly didn't appreciate the billboard. I did though. I thought it was super cute. Next up, we headed into the Flagship Disney Store. It was really cool to happen upon this Disney Channel 20th anniversary exhibit that they had right inside the store. Though I wasn't a huge Disney Channel kid, it was super cool to check out the timelines of all the different shows that they had. We didn't film any of the merch they had at this location, but as you can imagine, it was all super cute, and the art on the walls here was next level. There were so many gorgeous details, and we had a great time exploring.
Welcome to Golden Gai in Shinjuku. Famous, infamous perhaps, but all these little alleys and even sub-alleys off the bigger alleys with all these little bars that are, they hold some like 6 to maybe 10 or 12 people at most. So just super, super tiny, unique little bars, and there's like, hundreds of them.
Here we are again, guys, back in our hotel, wrapping up the vlog. So,
As a bonus, though, yes, another hotel room wrap up, but I am in a yukata again. So
fancy.
they had them in the hotel here, so that's always fun. Maybe that's a bonus. And I pledge here and now, surprise to Laura, she doesn't know this, but we will not close out in the hotel room tomorrow, our last full day in Tokyo.
Okay.
I don't know. I have no plan, actually, to be completely honest. There's no plan, but we're going to force ourselves to mix it up, do something different, and wrap it up outside of the hotel room for a change.
Sounds like a challenge. Well, I don't know what we showed you guys, but yeah, we had fun. We checked into the hotel, got a bit settled in the room, and then we went out and explored Shinjuku. So yeah, we saw the Godzilla Head, we saw the 3D billboard with the cat, and that was cool. I liked it. Ryan was like, it's a cat.
We walked down Golden Gai, which is the little like bar alleys. I think we mentioned that, and just had a little casual dinner out. Oh, and we did go into a Don Quixote, which is quite a famous Japan thing, but it wasn't for us. We didn't buy anything. We were in and out pretty quick.
No, that was not it. That place was chaotic, and I did not like it. So yeah. And yeah, dinner was great. We seem to have been lucking out with like going to essentially like the station and finding like the mall attached to it, because like the Shinjuku area there was a lot of cool stuff, but like it's just really chaotic, and like there was nowhere to go to the bathroom, wash your hands, and it was just like I don't know what to do. So anyways, we had a great dinner though. So it was a little cafe kind of thing. So Ryan had like a little chicken bowl.
Rice bowl, yeah.
We didn't show you guys. And I had a Caesar salad, oddly enough, and these chicken tenders. They were so good. They were like spiced with like chili oil, and it was so good. So yeah, overall, a great night. And now we're just snacking on some 7-Eleven goodies. And yeah.
Highlights.
Well, my highlight from today was probably, so Fushimi Inari was gorgeous, but my favorite part about that was all the little offshoots of like shrines with the smaller torii gates and the foxes and the stones with the moss, and like it just had a feel of like it was kind of creepy but like also just really cool. So I really enjoyed that part of today.
Nice.
How about you?
Two, I'll go quick though. So one was just being able to confidently like wake up in Kyoto, go spend like a couple hours at a shrine in the morning, transit to Tokyo on the bullet train, and have plenty of time to explore here. Like just the internal travel network blows my mind.
Well, you compared it to like us going from Ottawa to Toronto to catch a flight, and like we never would have been able to do that.
Yeah.
Is that what you compared it to?
Yeah, it's a similar distance, like Kyoto to Tokyo as like Toronto to Ottawa or Montreal, for example. And to just do that, to be able to hop on a train where a train leaves every like 8 minutes and it'll take 2 hours and 12 minutes, and that's exactly what it will take.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the trains leave so frequently on the lines, they can't like afford to stop for something.
No, they
like,
pretty much warn you, get your bags down now while we're still moving and get off.
4 stations, you stop for a minute. It's a pretty remarkable thing.
Yeah.
And the second one, perhaps sort of surprisingly, but the Disney Store got me a bit tonight.
Nice.
It was, I loved the Disney portion of our trip, but I sort of wanted to compartmentalize that, and when we were done with it, just move on from that. But it's the staff members, it's the cast members here in Japan. It really pushes it over the edge for me.
Yeah, that was a fun part for me as well. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. So thanks everybody for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next one for our final day in Tokyo.
Yeah, final full day in Japan.